we'll start with bullying. So, yes, I would say at the age of 5 when I, got on that bus for kindergarten, yeah, it was pretty much immediate. Within the second or third, within the first week, I it was noticed, I definitely was getting bullied. You know, people would kick the back of my seat on the bus. They'd make fun of me. A lot of making fun of. And I did have severe learning disabilities, severe OCD, severe anxiety, a lot of psychological issues. And once the bullying started, everything just magnified and complexed. So, I became very fearful. Anxiety heightened, OCD heightened. Going on the bus was a nightmare. Always thought I was going to get kidnapped on the bus. Never thought I'd get back home. And this went on for first and second grade. And yeah, the bullying was prevalent. Yeah, there was actually one time we were playing around outside, and a kid took when you had one of those fake cap guns, he took the revolver piece where you put the cap in, and he threw it at me and hit me right in the head. He was an older kid, a little bit. So, that was one issue. I had another situation where I think I was like 8, and I went to my friend's. We were living in these condominiums. Then I went into my friend's, so-called friend's room, and he's like, "Hey, Mike," and I said, "Yeah," and they threw a cat at me, and I grabbed it, and the thing just clawed the hell out of me. It was all lit up by it. So that's what started causing my hatred and my anger and my, and so, went through different things, and then we moved, and still was bullied real bad. Yeah, all the way up from third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. And then I went to a private school for 9th, 10th, and 11th. 8th, 9th, and 10th. And then back to the high school for 10th and 11th. 11th, 12th. So, yeah, it was definitely, definitely tough. A lot of running, like I said, I had one kid get me up in the bathroom and push himself on me, and a lot of like just bullying, scare tactics, and I'd always run the other way. You always run the other way, and it got draining, and I hated going to school, and it the only thing I looked forward to as a kid was the weekends, going out to dinner with my parents, going to my aunt and uncles, going to my nanny and papas, things like that, family-oriented things, playing video games, stuff like that kind of gave me some fulfillment to look forward to. But school was a nightmare, and the learning disabilities were bad. I was resourced. It was like 6th grade. I was fooling around just the same as the other kids in the resource room, and the teacher put me out of the room. And then as I'm out sitting outside the room, they're like laughing like real loud. I'm like, what the heck? And then I heard the resource teacher say that, yeah, he should be shot. because that's kind of how they did it in the 80s, late 80s. And I was like, okay, it's good. And I still think about this stuff, you know. This, it's ingrained in, and it causes me a lot of frustration. So that's some of the things, and I always ran. I never stuck up for myself. I always, dodged the bullet, and I never really confronted anything, and it's too late now. So it's a tough thing to grasp, but I do the best that I can. And I'm not really sure, but I do the best that I can, and that's really all I can do. Um, I just have a lot inside because just the way the kids treated me was pretty bad, and girls too. They made fun of me a lot, and yeah, they try to get up on me too. So that's kind of a little intro to that end, and then as you get older, and I met a girl, 96 to 98, totally, cheated on me, whatnot, played me for a fool, and then that, allowed me to furthermore break myself down and self-sabotage and get into things, and progress to more of a downward slope. And here we are now at 47, and it's like, wow, what the heck did you do? Well, you ruined your life, and that's what you did, and it's mentally draining, mentally draining on the psyche. 4 packets of gelatin, baby. But it's mentally draining on the psyche, and yeah, so then, we stepped over and started getting into smoking some weed and, drinking a little bit. And this was all after high school, and, hanging out and doing the thing, but never had luck with the chicks, and got bullied by the guys that were tougher. And I kind of just, kind of stayed more self within. And yeah, it was just rough. Definitely not adding up to my peers, not being as look wise, body wise. Things are all just different. So the peers that I would have hoped to have been like were just not in my genetic genome, and it's really too bad because it leaves me with these feelings that I'm expressing. So I'm gonna leave you here now, and we'll be back. We'll be back with some more stories.